So here we are at the cast and crew page for beardosandbadasses.com, and what I want to go through here actually, I just kind of want to go over the cast and crew page real quick because I'm going to use it as an example for editing pages in the visual page builder. So as you see, we have different rows of content. Here we've got a text box followed by a couple of these are known as in the system as team members, which we're using for the cast and crew portion of the system. And then down here we have another row of team members, and then we have a text box with some text content and another text box with some text content. This text content is split into columns, and these columns use shortcodes. And we're going to go ahead and show you actually how to use those shortcodes. Very, very simple and easy to do. But first, I want to discuss the visual page builder and show you how to get in here and actually change this content. These are actually custom post types, and so it's as simple as creating a team member inside of here. For instance, I can come over here to team. I can open up, and as you'll see, we'll see team members reflected out here. Well, creating a team member is as simple as coming in here, and then up here you will put the team member's name. Down here you put the bio, then the position of the team member, you know, a director, executive producer, so on. Email address, phone number. None of this information is required, but it's available to go ahead and put in. Then links to their Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Skype, Instagram, and Dribbble if they have it. So place to set a featured image, which you can just upload with the standard WordPress media uploader. Simple as that. And then team categories, and the categories, this is how you get people out here on the front. You would give a team member, for instance, a category of credits. It will place the team member here. If you give the team member a category of featured, it will place the team member in one of these two spots right here. Okay, so that's how they're placed on the page, and this will just continue to create row after row after row. This will only show two featured team members, and this is done for the responsive layout. This will only show two featured team members here, but down here, this will just continue to create row after row after row after row of available team members until it just runs out of team members is what it does. And these team members down here just need the, right over here, just need the attribute of credits is all they need here for categories. And then, as I said before, if you want them to be one of the two featured areas up here, then you just place featured. You can also denote them as cast and crew because you can also use the visual page builder to place them elsewhere if you want to. And so you may want to distinguish between cast and crew. And if you want to do that, we went ahead and put those categories in there for you so that you'll be able to go ahead and distinguish them. But for right now, distinguishing people between cast and crew won't have any effect on the way that we've configured this. Just featured and credits is what it is. So when you click on these, of course, you're going to go to a page, and as you'll see when you go to that page, you're going to see the information here. You'll see we've put in Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, a phone number. We don't have a Twitter handle in there right now, but if we just have a placeholder in there, but it would say what their Twitter handle was right there. It gives their quick bio, what the position is. Their name goes right up here, and their picture. So it's just a kind of a quick overview of who the individual is. And this is automatically created when you add the new team member, and then they are either automatically added either up here or down here based on whether you gave them a featured or just a credits designation. You want to give them one or the other. Don't give them both. If you give them both, they will show up in both places, just to let you know. And as I said before, the featured areas, this is just restricted to two team members, but this down here is not restricted to two team members. So anyway, what I originally wanted to show you right in this video before I got sidetracked there was how to edit this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and come over to the page editor right here and come down, and I'm just going to come down to this area right here. And over here, you'll see at any of these boxes, doesn't matter what it is, any of these boxes, which by the way are drag and droppable. So I could move this over here if I wanted to, and I could move this over here. And you can just drag and drop these elements all over the page, which is what's really nice about this. But to edit the element, you have three options. You have one, you have an editor right here. Then here you can clone the object, which will create an exact duplicate of it, or you can delete the object by pressing on the X, and it will ask you to confirm that. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here, and I'm going to edit this portion of the document right here. And as you'll see, okay, I can't see anything right now. Okay, see that? As I come in here, just come over to text and then come back over to visual. It's a little thing, if there's stuff sitting in the buffer sometimes, you'll come in here and everything will be white. Don't worry, just flip over to text and flip back over to visual, and then it'll go ahead and clear that buffer out of there is what it'll do, and then you'll be able to see what's in here. So as you'll see, we have stuff between short codes here, right here. I'm going to go ahead and show you in just a minute how to put short codes in. But we have short codes right here, okay? And you want to make sure that you leave this information between the short codes, because that inside of this element right here in the Visual Page Builder, that's what's creating these columns. So in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create short codes on pages and how to utilize them. But in here, this is just the standard WYSIWYG editor. Once you get into here, just the standard WordPress editor, no different than any other WordPress editor. Up here, you have a widget title. You want to leave that blank here in the system. And then right here, it'll say if you want a border below the widget or a margin below the widget, you can add those if you want to, but you don't have to. Anyway, this is already configured, the layout and everything. So you just add whatever you wanted in there, producer and director, and then you would put, I could just put the individual's name right there. I'm sorry, I'm a horrible speller. Can't believe I have a degree in English. Anyway, sorry. And then once I'm done with that, click Save, and then come over here and click Update. And then we'll see this as I go ahead and refresh the page. We'll see this reflected out here. So very simple and easy to change text elements in the system like that. So in the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and show you exactly how to create these short codes in here, so that just in case if a short code gets deleted or changed or damaged in some way, you're going to know how to go in and fix it. It's very, very simple to do. So we'll be right back.